One Piece OP16 English plus Japanese edition by the 2-box round number 3. Here we go. Before we sail the 7 seas, we must see where the random lands. We don't do snake eyes, but we will do 11. Almost 2 ends of the spectrum there, man. Goodness. 4, 5, 6, come on. 8, 9, 10. And there is 11 times to match our 11 pips. I'm gonna send you guys to the table and get this stinker printed. Let's wait for the sheet. Printer's doing its thing. We'll cut our seals, and again, we're going to start with Japanese. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. I mean, his content's like super interesting because I don't think you're going to see many other people that are just doing all that. Like, I think at one point he was like very often getting blood transplants from his son. Mind you, he stopped doing that after a while because that's kind of weird. But he was doing that in efforts to like stay younger. When I say he was experimenting, bro. He was doing some weird stuff. There we got number 8 on the rare for Hyoseku. He never did anything that like crossed the line per se, right? Like nothing that's like awful, but it was just definitely like, hope you find something with what you're doing, man. Number 2 on the rare. How old is he? I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell. All the stuff that he's doing, I can't tell. There we've got number 7. He could be like 32 or he could be like 54. I really don't know. There we've got the good old Portgaz D-Ace on number 1 on the leader and 0 on the rare. He never says. I guess I never like bothered to look. He's probably pretty open about it, but he's like, his whole goal is to get his body back to like the point of where when he was 18, I think is what he says. Then we got number 3 on the rare. Like, I think he says he takes like 200 pills a day of like supplements and nutrients. There we got Ivankov on the number 6. Yep, number 6 on the SR for Adam Greenlee. Like, he sticks to a very, very intense, hardcore diet where he is only ever to the T taking in 2,000 calories. Never any less, never any more. Like, exactly 2,000. There we've got number 8 with the rioting prisoners. Now, he's talked about because of that. He's like, oh, well, because I'm so strict on my calories. We got Kinemon. Number 2 on the SR, Jimmy Fan. He was saying the only way for him to get the level of nutrients and supplements and everything that he wants to accomplish, he's just taking them all in the form of a pill. So, like, he's shown his plate that he takes every day. It's like, holy crap, dude. Number 4 on the rare. And there we have Momo. I need to see it again. Momonosuke is number 5 on the rare. Momonuke? I don't remember. I always just called him Momo. There we've got 0 on the leader and number 6 on the Owan. He's got some interesting videos that are like breaking down what's in like fast food and everything. Spoiler alert, it's all poison. There we got number 7 on the rare. There we got Newgate, captain of the Whitebeard Pirates on the number 3. There's Bugga the Clown on the SR. That's number 8. Going out to heels. I wish I could remember his name. I just don't. And whoa! Secret rare. Teach. The leader of the Blackbeard Pirates. He does have a Blackbeard, and he is actually named after the pirate Blackbeard. That is number 9 on the secret rare, going out to Greeley. With the secret rare hit right there. Ivankov. Yamato in the number 7. And there's Bugga the Clown, number 1 on the leader, and number 1 on the rare for Nami. I mean, I'm pretty sure the amount of money he made from selling that, it's like a big app. It is a big app. I can't remember which app it is, but it's like an app where you're like, oh shoot, okay, you know what I mean? But he made enough money off of that sale, you know for sure, like he doesn't need to work anymore. And instead of working, he's just using his body as an experiment. Number 1 on the rare. Pirate named Marshall is funny. I'm pretty confident Marshall Teach is the name of Blackbeard, like as the historical figure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There we got Yamato, number 9 on the leader, and number 5 on the Mr. 2. It's definitely not D. There's no D in there. That's the One Piece universe. Well, I think Marshall Teach is the name of Blackbeard. There we've got Shraffy on the 0, and Ivankov. All the pirates of Impel Down on the Dawn. Just think it's funny, a guy named Marshall was a pirate. Yeah. Mayhaps he was a marshal and then became a different kind of marshal. Number 4. I mean, it would be super on the nose if we had one of the marshals in the Marine Corps named Marshall. But I don't really put that past Oda. There's Mr. 1 on number 4. And there's Marco, number 4 on the rare. That was the Japanese box. I like to see the Japanese boxes, their little appetizer, getting ready for the English boxes on English release. I'm trying to remember, there's a couple pirates in One Piece that are named after actual historical figures. Not even just pirates, just a couple characters that are named after historical figures. I always appreciate when they do stuff like that. There's Bond, number 5 on the rare, and there's Edward Newgate, Whitebeard, on number 3. I'm trying to remember. I don't think Edward Newgate's named after a historical figure, but he might be. He might be. That sounds like a name you'd read in a textbook. Number 3 on the SR. Teach on the number 0. And there's Nico Robin. We have Zehahahaha, number 6, and Senwan Wolf, number 6. Yamato, number 7, and Kobe on the number 4. Jinbei. Sengoku on the 0 for the leader. Sengoku on the event, number 7, and Marco, number 4 on the rare. Let's catch up on some sleeve encasing on these leaders real quick. Nami on the number 1. And Little Oars Jr. number 7 on the rare. Yamato on the leader, that's number 9. Black Vortex. We got Monkey D. Luffy on the rare, number 4, and Vasco Shot 0 on the rare. I have to refill on top loaders here pretty soon. I got the Moby Dick, number 1. And Monkey D. Luffy, number 5 on the rare. Yamato on number 6. And oh, damn, dude, who got that? Number 2. Jimmy Fan. With the boa. Parallel. One of the bigger chases from this set, especially when it comes to the alt arts. My goodness. I gotta get that copy. I gotta get that card. I was thinking about bringing in my boa slabs and just decorating the back. That's a cool one. Who's the artist of this card? Ayak? Just love the art style on it, all the hearts. Pink card. It's a cool one, man. Jimmy with the celebratory. Finally! Congrats on that one, man. That is a sick one. That is a sick one. Then we got number 4. Prisoners of Writing, number 8. And there is a Dawn. Our second Dawn of the break. That boa will definitely be beaten of the sorting. Port guys, the ace. There's he again on number 1. 6 on the rare, and on Vista we got number 1. Boa Hancock, one of the 7 warlords. Ruler of the Amazon Lilies. I don't know if ruler is the right word to use there. We say queen? Leader of the Amazon Lily Pirates. There we go. Mr. 1 on the number 4, and Traffy on the 0. There's Ben Beckman, number 2. And Little Oars Junior, number 7. Now, is Junior to Little Oars, or a Little Oars, therefore Junior? Mr. 1 on the number 4, and Momonosuke, number 5. There's Sengoku on the 0. Number 9. We got 8 on the rare, and Yamato on the number 6. There's Little Oars Jr. once again on the number 7. Whitebeard Pirate Allies Giant. And Monkey D. Luffy on the SR number 5. Monk D. Luffy. That looks like Gear 2 to me. Would be my guess. Impel down? Yeah, he would be using Gear 2 and Impel down. Don't know what's going on over there with Sanji. Luffy on the number 2. Inazuma. We got Kuzan on number 3, and there's Shiryu, number 8 on the SR. Moby Dick, number 1, and Katarina Devon, number 4. Move my top loaders a little bit closer so I'm not reaching over. There we got Yamato, number 9 on the leader. Swagolino on the number 3, and there is Ivankov, the king of drag queens. I forgot Ivankov was in the Revolutionary Army. I totally forgot about that. That is the number 6, going out to Adam Greeley. There's Traffy on the 0, and oh, hot diggity damn! Hot diggity damn. Number 2, Jimmy Fan. Are these both 2? Yeah, these are both number 2. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog. How to diggity dog. That's sick, dude. That is sick. I mean, I always gotta point out the textured lines, like the anime lines that are going on across the top there. We've got the textured background on the left and right. My goodness, dude. My goodness. Yeah, you got 2 beats and 1 break, dude. There's 0 in the rare and Mr. 3 on the number 6 for the SR. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now." Is that the stream music? How do you mean, Mr. Battle? I got Ben Beckman, number 2, and Jim Bay on the number 7. Younger brother. Buggy on the leader. Prisoner Impel down, number 2, and Kin Emon, number 2 on the SR. Blue pack of the break, second from the end, the one I always root for. Let's see if we got a little bit more juice hiding back here. There's Prisoners of Writing, number 8, and Ankle Breaker Sakazuki on the number 5 for the SR. Stanley tie. Last pack magic. Sometimes we get 3 hits out of English. There's Vista, number 1. Monka de Luffy, number 4. And we had our last Dawn hiding in that last pack. Let me catch up on some Summon and Casing on our leader cards over here, and then we'll do the random for our Dawn. Alright, let's get that random going. Top 3 spots. Alrighty, for our Dawn, we have to roll 8 times. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right there is 8 times. Really, with the Japanese Dawn, Hills, and Unknown getting the English Dawns. Here comes the recap. We're going to start with our leaders. We got 1, 9, 2, 0, 1, 9, 0, 0, 9, 1, 0, 1. SRs. We got 5, 2, 6, 6, 8, 5, 3, 8, 3, 2, and 6. We have our secret rare of Marshall D. Teach on the number 9 for the secret rare. And then 2 massive hits there for the number 2. Congrats again on those, Jimmy Fan. Folks, that was One Piece OP16 English plus Japanese double box random number 3. Thank you all so very much.